Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for December 8th to the 15th. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you're new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. Let's dive in and see what's going on for you this week, all right? We have Aquarius, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Tower, Ten of Swords. Holy cow, man. The Emperor here. Let's get one more for you, Aquarius, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, thank the Lord Jesus. And the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I was about to have like a bit of a moment here because I feel like there's something going on astrologically. There's an opposition. It's with Mars and something else. Oh, sugar. I can't remember exactly who. Mars is exalted though, or Mars, yeah, is it? Mars is happy over in Sag and it's moved into Sag, so we're good there. But is it with Uranus? I can't remember, honest to God. Anyways, that doesn't make sense. Uranus to Sagittarius. There's an opposite, there's a square. There's a hard aspect to Mars happening this week. Please don't quote me on it. I haven't looked at the chart yet. I'm sorry about that. I just know it's here because I was like teeing up for like, you know, for my own life. I was like, prepare yourself, Charlene, because I'm Aries, so you know it impacts me. But anytime my planet, my rulership, anytime your rulership, so Aquarius for you, Saturn, Uranus, and Saturn just stationed direct in Pisces, and Uranus is in Taurus, you know, those planets, even though they're not in your sign, they're still influencing you because they're your planetary ruler. So you kind of want to see what's going on with them. Anyways, this hard aspect to Mars this week, I feel like, is creating quite the drama for people. We have water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest, denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness, and waxing crescent, inspiration, creativity, growth, accomplishment, learning. Look, despite this crap right here going on with the Tower and the Ten of Swords, I love that you got the King of Pentacles at the bottom because Aquarius, Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, okay, you know what, whatever. Okay, we're gonna pretend that we're not gonna focus on the negatives, we're gonna focus on the positives. Okay, I know you guys like to logicify things. All right, you guys are Aquarius, you love to logicify things. This is a great situation to be in right now with the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands right at the bottom of the deck. It's a reminder here that even though you're going through some stuff, it's setting you up for long-term success. So as we dive back into the cards, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands starting off your reading. Then we have the Tower, the Ten of Swords, the Emperor, and the Nine of Cups. Look, the Page of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles is saying, hey, you got a great idea here. You're on the precipice of something phenomenal. The Page of Pentacles is curiosity. It's student-like energy. It's very grounded. It's very rooted. It's about nurturing this idea. Whether you nurture it or not determines whether or not it reaches a level of success here, okay? So if you don't nurture it, it's not going to go anywhere. What I am going to say to you, though, is that Four of Pentacles here is, I kind of want to turn around and say to you, like, if I was your bestie and I was having like a for real conversation with you, I'd be like, yo, let me ask you a question here about your vulnerability, your fear of losing control, your fear of loss, your fear of lack, because the Four of Pentacles is indicating that you could feel like you got to hold on a little bit too tight, because if you don't, then it's not going to work out. You know, there's like a fear of loss of success or criticism, judgment. And so we control out of self-preservation. We control because we have scarcity, lack mindset. So if you guys are working on something financially, if you're working on something to do with your money, with your financial goals, with your personal wealth and all that stuff, my advice to you, like straight up, okay, Aquarius, is straight up, now tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Straight up, what I would say to you is, you need to understand where your limiting beliefs are. You need to pay attention to your nervous system and how safe it feels sustaining, holding on to money, or receiving money. And there's a lot of stuff here that you got to work on with respect to your amygdala, how you show up in the energetics of wealth here, because the Queen of Wands is very confident. The Queen of Wands is very secure. The Queen of Wands, you know, she's good. She's like, trust herself. She knows she's going to make the right decision. And the Tower to the Ten of Swords is like, you're looking at it and you're like, crap, I know this is the decision I got to make, but it doesn't mean it's the decision I want to make. And then the Emperor and the Nine of Cups here the minute you step into a place of sovereignty, the minute you step into a place of self-respect, self-trust, you operate like the emperor in your life. So you think about your business, you think about your life, you think about your career, you think about all aspects of your life like a well-oiled machine running. You know, from there, you have to decide what brings you joy, what brings you ease, what brings you peace, what brings you bliss, and then trajectory forward. And that for some of you could mean letting go of certain people, places, things, careers, jobs, opportunities, or surrendering the need to control the outcome of the situation and riding the wave out, taking care of yourself, not being in denial, but, you know, focusing on your growth, right? Maybe it's the way you communicate things rather than letting it go. Maybe it's the way that you operate, you perceive things, and then you navigate from there. You know, I'm not going to say that this is going to be an easy week, because there's a part of you that I feel like knows what they have to do, but then there's the other part of you that's like, shoot, this is a lot heavier. Heavy as the head that wears the crown kind of energy. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. But, dude, those decisions lead to great success. So it's a double-edged sword, to be honest. My advice is think about things long term and then go from there. All right. Now, let's dive into your love reading. If you want to book a session, you want to work together with me in any capacity, it's down in the description box below. Here's what I'm going to say to you guys. All right. If you have been wanting to book a cosmic session with me, you're going to want to follow me over on Instagram, because in my Instagram stories this week, I am doing a little something special just for the peeps over on Instagram. So you're going to want to be there to find out. Let's go into this love reading here and see what's up. We got the 5 of Cups. We got the 4 of Wands. We've got the Tower. Ugh, double Tower. Holy canoles. Oh, man. I really hate when the readings are like this. Like, for me, I'm just like, I just want to give only positive readings and sources. Like, we didn't put you on the screen to be a Charlene. You got to tell the truth even when it sucks. 5 of Cups here and the King of Cups. 4 of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Tower and the Emperor. You could be finding out about a romantic situation that you thought was going to go one way, ends up going the other way. That sucks. Hate that right around the holidays. But at least you get to walk out scot-free. Walking into Christmas, you don't got to be dropping cash and being with somebody who doesn't honor you, doesn't respect you. Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. For others of you, if this is like a committed relationship, just be mindful of fighting with your partner. Yeah, thinking, missing, craving, desiring. And then for others of you, if you're single like a Pringle, just be mindful of anybody who's approaching you during the holidays, especially if they're moving like super, super fast with you, because Divine Masculine is at the bottom, which I like, but it's not on the spread. So it makes me feel like somebody here could be keeping tabs on you, could be watching you. Doesn't mean that they have the best interest for you, you know? My advice, 9 of Cups it, baby. Solo, be happy, be joyous, be fulfilled, love yourself, celebrate, embrace yourself. Yeah. Focus on you, okay? Focus on you, because you got lots of really good things happening. Take care of yourself and let the cards fall where they may. Trust the journey. The universe is always taking the trash out for you, okay? Trust that. If you want to work together with me in any capacity, it's down in the description box below. If you want to take my Money Magnet Workshop, go use the discount code. It's down there. It's going to help you to attract cash flow with ease, and you're going to learn your astrology prosperity keys. Here is this video to help you with manifesting money. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, subscribes. We'll see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.